Hi, this is CS Trades, the Wolf Pack. How's everybody this morning? How y'all doing? Thank you for waiting around for me. Uh, yeah, you gotta love technology. I had to do an update, and it was actually the software that I was using. So, yeah, I had to do. There was no way around it. I couldn't postpone it. Nothing. So sorry about that, my friends. Um, thank goodness I was early this morning, or else it would have been way longer. So, it is what it is. So let's get some charts. I haven't even put the charts up. I just want to kick you guys right out there this morning. So I did it. I got you guys going here. So let's get some charts up here. Get some charts loaded in that. And what we'll do is pull this chat up right away. Bango. Okay. Right on. Cool. Don't even have the graphics. Didn't even have a chance to set any of this up. I just launched you guys right away. So is everything working? Because I just launched you. I don't know. I don't know if it's working on the other end. I didn't even have a chance to check it. I just wanted to get you guys live, and then I was going to look into this stuff. So let's have a look-ski here. Okay, we are on AMC right now. Okay, yeah, it's doing what we thought we were going to do. So yeah, we could. We're gonna have this. I'm not gonna say we possibly gonna have it. We're gonna have this lower low today, and throughout the week. It is what it is. There's gonna be a chance to buy some more positions for a lot of people. Like I'll explain. I'll get into more in that in a minute. Right here. Okay, we're in the 1 minute here. I'm just going to refresh. Okay, so I'll discuss what the levels I think we're going to get to. I just wanted to. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. We got our razor tooth bot going again there. Oh, of course, Mr. L found that right away. Right on, guys. So just want to say that. Okay, let's get set up here. Do we don't have a background anymore? Yeah, see, it did an update. Where's our background? I like that background. Huh, it disappeared on us too. Okay, so give me a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to load it in. Give me a second. I want that background back there. I liked it just because it shows for what we support. Right, my friends. Right, my friends. Is it kind of cool? It was kind of cool, man. Okay, there it is, right down there. Oops. There it is. I see it. I see it. I found it, my friends. Oh. Oh, man, now it's frozen. Okay, we're frozen now. You gotta love this computer stuff. So, anyways, we'll wait. Hopefully, it doesn't screw the whole system up. It wants me to go out and back in. That's the problem with this stupid thing. Fuck. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh. Let's have a look. I'm going to put this on all stocks here. So that's perfect. Perfect. Let crypto crash. Yep, AB's waiting on the sideline here. He's not on for till when market opens. My friends, thank you for asking. I can see him sitting in the studio on the sidelines right now. I'm just going to launch this. He wasn't actually on till because there's a time difference, right? I'm actually on till half an hour after market is open, but I'm going to bring him on a little bit early, okay? Because he's sitting there chilling. He's chilling. I like that. Nice and punctual, just hanging out in the studio. Okay, so, oh, there it is. Cool. That's weird. Okay, here we go. Okay, so yeah, I was loading in this new software. Sorry, I'm gonna get this launched over on Breakers. I'm gonna answer some questions in 1 minute. I'm gonna answer while I'm doing this. I'm just gonna launch this over on Wall Street or Wall Street Breakers right now. And launch this. I don't even have this put anywhere, guys. So let me get this out there. Do, 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 do. Thank you, Wolfpack. You're so easy to get along with. Just bugging you guys, and then we'll get into some of this stuff. Do do do. So I'm gonna look here. Look ski here. Okay. Oh yeah, AB's right there. I can see him talking on the chat bar. I just noticed that pop up there. Hey brother, how you doing, man? Thanks for being early. I really appreciate that. I'm just gonna get you to wait a little bit. Yeah, you're quite a bit. I know you're just learning the software, right? Have you ever used Restreams before? It's kind of different. Seems kind of a fud. No, I don't know. Sorry, I didn't catch that. I just cut the conversation. Cam, did you see the fake trend on Twitter about the stock everyone should buy? No, I didn't see that. Or maybe I did. I did see something come up on my radar. I got a message from one of I do have a news bot that I'm working on right now. I got a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes that you guys don't even know I'm doing. But it's actually a news bot for working. It is legal. Okay, it's not my other trader bot where it's like extremely illegal that I can't use. But I just wanted to say that this one is legal. What it does is it goes around and looks. Remember I told you about it looks that there's such thing as bots that look for news. Okay. And they go around just looking like they do like they see how many times is Sundial talked about a day across the world in different places. How many times has Sundial talked on this New York Stock Exchange? How many is it? Bloomberg. How many times does it talk? Okay, I have a bot that does that stuff. Okay, I'm working on it right now. It's probably about 90% done, 92% done. I'm actually testing it right now. So I'm gonna go over there and see how it's going. So we are what the heck was I doing? I forgot what I was doing now. Oh, I hate that. Shit. Pardon my language here. What the hell? Oh, I know what I was doing. I got it. Sorry, my friends. You got me all distracted. I was thinking about that software. I've got like 10 things going on. I haven't had my coffee yet, my friends. Pretty deadly, eh? How brave am I this morning? Okay, I am watching the market. So this is what I'm looking. Oh, yeah, we're in. Look how red the market is. So that's exactly what we want. And you guys think, what the hell is he up to now? That I'm looking for signs. I told you guys that, and I've been looking for them all along. Did you guys go and start looking at my old videos? Some people have because I can tell. I can tell what software's been picked. Okay, a lot of you have been looking through my old videos, and you found some of this content I was talking about. When I was talking about the part one, part two, what I look for before things squeeze. Okay, a lot of you are watching those videos. Those are the ones I was telling you to look for. Now you know that I've been talking about this stuff a year ago before it even happened, right? Almost everything that's come true to this day, I talked about a year before. How the heck would I know any of that, right? Crazy shit, eh? Crazy stuff. And no, I don't have a crystal ball. I just know that stuff because that's what I specialize in. So, crypto is one of them. Okay, we're gonna see Bitcoin's gonna be around to about 15, 15. No, maybe about what about? I'd say about 22,000, and maybe lower. Okay, and no, I'm not gonna talk about some of the other coins because you're not gonna be happy with it. We're not gonna get into that today. I don't want to upset anybody, so just take it for what it is. Take it for what it is, okay? Some things you just don't want to hear in life, right? So I will be answering questions in 1 second. Oh, ha! You guys are gonna like this. Okay, what we are is we we are in a. We got asked to post last night. I don't know what it was. Is there some people that live in Mexico City on this channel? Maybe there is. I don't know. It's weird. We got asked. I got contacted last night by email that from a Reddit group, which I only usually deal with two, right? Just because we were asked if we could post our content live in Mexico on one of the GME sites. It's called Reddit GME _ okay, Mexico. Go join the group. They want us to support them, so we're there right now. I don't understand Gloria here. So there we go. We just launched our link on there right now. There's 5 people live out of 1,900. Okay, weird, eh? But it is what it is. It is what it is, my friends. Okay, this is taking a little bit longer than I thought. Oh, fuck, Riga. Come on. Sorry. There's 2. There's one in Venezuela. There's 1 too. There's a guy. Oh no, this is out of Italy. Okay, there's another one too. I don't know why all these groups contacted us all of a sudden, but it is what it is. Have you guys been talking to people? Oh, I know why the Italy one. There's a couple people from Italy on our channel. That's probably what it is. That's what it is. Okay, I'm finally down here. We got all this new stuff. I see. I should have been doing this earlier. Oh, you bastards. Fuck off. So how's everybody's weekend and everything? Mine was good. I didn't even ask you guys. Okay. I didn't even ask you. Okay, we're getting close to market open. We're 2 minutes here. Let's get going here, Mr. Cameron. Okay. 50 seconds. Oops, shit. Okay. Market open now. We did it, guys. I'm glad this computer's fast. Okay. You will not believe all the stuff I just did in that shirt. Okay, here we go. Juicy one. Okay. Remember what I told you about today? It's just going to go crazy and then, or it's going to go all over the place. Okay. I just like you to be prepared on that stuff. Right. It's going to be kind of a little bit crazy-ish. She's going to probably have a pullback here. Just let these apps dump. As you know, this is the way it is with this stock. It's a little all over the place. There we go. See, holy crow! Look at that pullback here. Look at that. Look at the test back on that. That's craziness. There we go. It is what it is. There's a lot of people that can't afford to get in this position, right? We know that, right? This play's expensive. Okay, I've already done that. Okay, I'm done. Okay, Wolfpack. Now I'm going to get in some comments. Finally, you're like, about frigging time, Cameron. Jeez. Okay, Wolfpack. Here we go. Sorry about that, my friends. I'm all yours now. Okay. I'm just gonna speed up the board here. I'm gonna blast through the questions here. I'm gonna look at some stuff here. What you're seeing on the screen, I've already given you some insight on last Friday. Okay, I was looking at some stuff. Okay, Wolfpack. Hi, everybody. Yeah, and my apologies one more time. I'm very honored to. Oh, there. Wow. There we go, brother. No worries, my friend. I'm glad you took the opportunity to come out here. Okay, so we're gonna bring them up. We're gonna bring AB Investments out right now. I just wanted to get set up there, just so I had my I could give all my attention to him. Okay, what I'm gonna do is pull this chat thing off here, and then I'm gonna go through some questions. So here he is. Here's the legendary AB Investments coming right on the studio right now. There, baby. There you are. There you go,
How's
brother.
everyone doing? Cam,
There you go, AB.
you're killing me, man.
It's all good, man. I remember when I was a younger gentleman like yourself and stuff like that.
I'll get
It's
out of here, man. You're still there, bro.
uh, I wish I knew what I wish these opportunities weren't around. Well, the 2008, well, that wasn't really Volkswagen wasn't really part of over here that much, but so yeah, how's your morning going so far?
So far is good. I'm running on a little about 2 hours sleep.
Did
Um,
you Pantheon? Did he keep you
yeah,
up?
it's no, it's just like that. I'm going through the holy month of Ramadan currently,
Oh,
and
okay.
our times are like you have to get up and do a lot of prayers and
Yep,
do
yep.
something. So it's a holy month, it's special times. So it's all about hardships and these
It's
really
discipline.
really really special and holy times. So
Good
you
for
know,
you.
I'm honored
Good
to
for
be here,
you.
dude. I couldn't even go to sleep last night knowing that I will be around with the wolf pack.
Oh, buddy. Oh, that hey, it's you'll get it'll you'll once you have, maybe you'll have some good relaxed time after this. You're probably hyping yourself up over nothing, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
like starting a
no,
job
I'm
the first
hyping
day.
myself up for a lot, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, one of your number one fans, Christy's here. I see her
Yeah.
in the chat already. Yeah. That's
Well,
awesome.
Christy's definitely. I see. Yeah, I've shared my good morning, and
Oh, did you already
you
talk to
know,
people? I guess you already talked to them. Sorry about being late there, my friend. I was gonna bring you on a little bit later, but I'm bringing you on now because I had my computer just ready to go, and then I went to click it on the to launch the studio, and it came
all
up
good.
update required. Okay, I'm like, okay, well, I'll just override it like everything else on a computer. You can just say, oh, install later. No, wouldn't let me. So it was a mandatory update, and then all of a sudden, my computer has a lot of stuff on it. So it is a gaming computer. It's not bad, but when it shuts down and has to fully reboot, it takes a while. I've got it's insane. It's insane. It controls like everything. So yeah, here and there. I'm gonna go. Do you have any questions? I'm gonna go through the back questions. If you have anything, can you please post it? I'm sorry, my friends. There's over 100 questions already on here, and I just got going here. And my apologies on that. We'll get in the market right now in a bit. Actually, I'm just having a look right now. I just want things to stabilize. I usually do for about 10, 15 minutes. Just let these zero commission apps dump and stuff like that across the board, especially after a weekend, right? So else it's not fair readings on it. But what are we hitting for AMC? I just do want to see something here. I just want to check one thing. Okay, we're almost par again here. We're having an retracement here. So, how are you feeling about AMC, Mike? About the levels? I'll just give you a little bit. I feel that it's just going to be kind of like consolidating for the next day or so. Hopefully, we can get that push. We're going to go level, but I could possibly see a lower down, a couple levels. I do have I'll pull up some. I got some monumental trend lines that I'll show you from back in the day, like a year and a half ago, man. Back when this first started, all my computer software still keeps all that. So, but anyways, how do you feel about it? About
Um,
AMC in general, like when did you get in and all that kind of stuff, brother? It's kind
oh
of a
man,
broad topic there.
thank you, Cam.
Yeah, no worries.
I share some sentiment that's very similar to yours
Okay.
on as far as like the levels of AMC this week. We are going to definitely watch a very volatile week, I think, because we have so many different variables going in. Feds are trying to tackle the inflation levels, and by doing so, they need to, in a way, stop the growth in the economy. But it's a very tricky process. So they have to make sure that they don't, and this is affecting the whole market in general, not just AMC. As you can see, guys, if any of you obviously out there are watching, it's not just, AMC or GME or, our favorite meme stocks that are just dropping. That
Yeah.
it's not just short attacks. It's the whole entire market that is being affected by what the monetary policies that are happening right now in the background. So it's a very tricky process for them because they have to not push us right into recession, which I think that we're either way are heading in that direction. It's just a matter of time. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but
I've been doing it for like months, and I already, and
yeah.
especially in the last week, I just tell how it is. Just that's the good thing about this channel. They respect that. Some people do, are like, but overall, they respect us telling the truth, right?
Yes, yes, and I value that. It's we're living in times where people are even tired of all the BS and all these things. Like, people just want to hear. We just came out of this pandemic, and I think everyone is on edge and don't want to recollect on that or even rethink of that stuff. And a lot of people, obviously, across the globe, are still dealing with that crap as far like on a heightened level still. As I'm pretty sure you guys are like, know what's going on with, what's happening in China and how that is specifically affecting those EV production, like NEO right now and XPEV and Lee are taking like extremely massive dumps simply because of these shutdowns, you know, according to these surges in COVID once again. So it's honestly for me, I'll take it back to AMC. I know you guys are like, I don't want to know anything about Neo or XBEV
No,
or
no,
Lead.
we cover everything. That's the one thing that there's a lot of new people that are joining our channel that just joined over the weekend, a substantial amount.
Yes.
We've had a big influx. It just comes in waves. Um, it's not an AMC channel. It's everything. We do everything. We do take pride in our AMC for sure. But we touch everything. We like to be educated on everything. I deserve that. I have respect for my family, the wolf pack, that I educate them on everything that they need to succeed in life to make the most money and to live a better life. So after AMC, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Um, yeah, you're a wolf now, man. So
It,
I'll
it,
give you full access to our your creator, so you get full lifetime access to our VIP server. Uh, yeah, man. So I'll sign you up today, and that's our gift to you.
oh
There's
man.
Pantheon's on there. Froggy's on there. Mediocre. There's a whole bunch of people. I can't even go through all the creators on there, but it's only the selected few. Okay, as you know, we don't just hang out with anybody, right? You're here for a reason, my friend. Okay,
Well,
you already know that. You already know that,
of
right?
course, of course.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I'm definitely very honored to be on
yeah.
such list. I mean,
Thanks, brother.
I guess I'm very fortunate in
Honored.
life.
Yeah, yeah. I'm honored to
Uh,
have you, man. I've been watching you for a while. You remind me when I first started out, um, for sure. You seem a little bit more smarter than me when I first started out, though. You
oh
definitely
no.
well, you have a lot of people. You have a lot of people that know a lot more in this time and age. Like you have Pantheon, myself, Froggy. You get to see these people that wasn't like that. It was just Matt Kors and Trey before. So like it was a little bit different. Things were way different back then. It is what it is, right? Um,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I just hope I don't go through it again. Oh my God. That's why I lost my hair. That's why I lost my hair. Thanks, brother. That's awesome. Wow, you nailed it. You nailed it exactly what how I feel about stuff. I'm just don't mind me. I'm just going to talk. I'm just going through.
Go for
It's
it.
kind of hard when you're hosting, pulling up chats, and trying to keep everything going and looking at my stocks and stuff like that. It's all good. You get used to it. But if you see my eyes going around, it's I got multiple monitors all the way around me. Okay, it's not that I'm not
Yes.
paying attention to you. Okay, buddy. Okay, there you go. There's yeah. You sit
You're
down.
all good. You're all
Thanks.
good, Cam. Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah,
well,
go ahead.
obviously, I'm sorry not to interrupt.
No, you weren't.
I
You
don't know
weren't.
if I don't know if I've already, and I don't want to mean to be rude at all, but
Oh,
I don't know
shout
if
your
I've
channel
addressed.
out. Oh, go ahead. Tell us about your channel and stuff. Sorry to cut you off. Self promotion time. That's rude to me. I was off kilter this morning, and then go into what you're going to talk about because this is what I like to do. Um, you deserve this, man. Shout it out and let it out. Follow this guy, Wolves. Go over there and sub, my friends. I'm going to paste a link over into the chat bar, right, or into our VIP server. Go ahead, my friend.
Well, thank you, Cam, once again. I wanted to say that I didn't mean to be rude. If
No, you
possibly, I
weren't.
don't remember if I've already said my hellos and my thank yous to everyone in the chat, and of course the entire Wolfpack. You guys are definitely have such a presence and such a heartwarming support. You know, you guys really represent the actual analogy of a Wolfpack. So whenever you guys are around or in any chat or any place, you know, your presence is felt for sure. So first, I wanted to say, like I said earlier, I wanted to thank everyone for joining us and even giving me the chance and opportunity to come on this a sweet, place and a sweet um, place like with Cam and some more Wolfpacks. But as you can see, I'm getting a little emotional now, so I'm gonna step away from that and I'll say I have a channel. My name is AB. It stands for Abdel, and it's AB Investments. That's the channel's name. And you know, I popped on simply when I started
Buddy.
hearing a lot of things, a lot of interest in the AMC and GME crowd. And you know, I've been around for a while. I started buying AMC back in September of 2020, and it was we had a much less issue like we had much less issues back then, and the dream was alive. I feel like we have come such a long way since then, and deteriorated in some other ways, you know, and as far as like, you know, people talking about brackets, and you know, we didn't have those issues back then, and it seems to come or be a relevant issue around this time. You know, you just hear that fight. I'm not necessarily saying it here, but in the community in general. You know, you hear a lot of things, you know, people saying that no, you can't expect high numbers or you should expect lower numbers and whatnot. And that influenced me on a really high level, you know, to start doing this, you know, and actually just come out to share a message. Obviously, I don't have all the amazing gadgets that, you know, Cam and the Wolfpack has. As you can see, all this beautiful, colorful screens and technology and all that stuff. But you know, I'm catching up with all that, and you know, the most important thing is to share that message and get everybody well informed with the play.
Excuse me. Thanks, brother. I'm just putting. Oh, what happened here? Okay, I was on a different screen and the sound cut out. Sorry, my friends. Give me one. Can you hear me still? AB? Can you hear
We
me?
all hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
Give me one second. I'm putting his URL up. That's how I'm working. I'm launching it up on the site right now. So you're gonna get his channel. Go over and show the guy some love. Okay. Seriously, Wolfpack style. Okay.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
yeah, no worries, man. No worries. And down below there should be a description. I set one up last night. It should be there. Just give me one second. I'm just gonna push the enter button on my computer here, and we're gonna launch this. There we go. AB Investments. I think I spelt it right. Okay, there you go. Wolfpack. And we're gonna throw some wolves afterwards too. Here, just give me a second. All right.
Appreciate it, everyone.
Oh, it's all good, man. I'm just going
I'm
on.
gonna
I
throw
need this.
wolves of my own.
There we go. Okay, there you go. Show the guy some love. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. It's hard to do so many things. I got hands going everywhere, and we're gonna go through link. There you go, Josh. It's coming down to you, man. It'll be there. It should be there by now. We got a 10-second delay. Is Razor coming out? Yeah, we released our werewolf bot. He's right here. I got him going again. I activated him last night. So there you go. We we have our own bot that we have in the channel. He has some weird code. So the mods know what the codes are. I put new code in all the time for them. So
Yes.
anyways, I'm just gonna have a look here. We're having this crown. Okay, we're gonna have some more consolidation. I'm gonna show you something here, man. I'm gonna pull this off the chat so you can see it. Okay, Wolfpack. I'm gonna go to the bottom right here. I do see a couple questions. I'm just gonna go back. I want to go into one day. Look at these old trend lines from like when January when this first started, February all the way up. So these are old. Holy crow! They're still writing on the walls. Wolfpack. It's like graffiti on the walls on my chat. That's crazy, man. There's graffiti on the walls. So okay, so the levels are we got, and this isn't all of them, but this is most of them. So we are sitting at the eat. What are we sitting at right now? What's AMC exact? Oh, I got too many tickers on this wall here. Really? Okay. Sorry about this. Oh, I know what it is because I'm looking on the such a long time frame. Shit. Don't pardon my language, man. You'll get used to it. There we go.
It's all
Sorry about
good.
that. Sorry about that. I try not to swear, but okay. The $30. Isn't that weird that these lines are here for a long time? How did that line know to touch this and go back? Look at this. Because these lines don't change. That's the algorithm of the stock. Okay, it never changes. These things like called pivot points, resistance lines, these things right here, they don't work.
Mhm.
Where are they? Oh, I don't even have them. I'll have to go into indicators. Where are my indicators? There we go. Right here. These things don't work. Okay, the reason why is because COVID, ladder attacks, high frequency trading. Oh, and I got a video on high frequency trading. I don't know if no, I Citadel owns Robinhood. Did you know that?
Um,
The Robinhood app.
personally,
I just
personally, I
I have to look into that. That's what I did. You hear about that? Did you ever hear that?
I personally heard some things like that, and I heard
I just
some
found
things
that
like
out
that,
last night, and I
especially back like in actually in 2020 there was some
yeah,
talks about that, but I think they took some distance away from Robinhood as somebody had to take a fall for that
yeah,
button being taken
that's
away,
right. That's right.
um, and maybe now it's going to resurface. It's 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 very possible. I mean, it sounds like a sweet couple in the. I mean, very nice. Very great couple to be made.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
No doubt, eh? Like just match made in heaven here. That's funny because actually I have a bot that is a trader bot. It goes around and picks news up, right? It's for day trading. I'm working on it. It's a piece
yes,
of software. I don't know how if you watch my content. I built a trader bot. It's illegal as hell. It is now. I put it on the market for one day and it made substantial money. It only takes fractional percentages, but it trades like up to 100 times a day. It's
yeah,
speed trades, like it'll take maybe a percent here, a percent. Yeah, changed some new rules and stuff, and it is what it is. There's two different things that can be used for them. To maybe use it for cancer counting white blood cells. There's a whole bunch of different things it can do. You just change it does. The necessity is the same. It does the same stuff. But anyways, bottom line, this news bot, okay, you're allowed to use them. They use them all the time. A lot of them, I think Wall Street, I think Reddit uses them, the main core Reddit. That's how they find out their news thing. But I'm using it for day trading to find out how many times a stock is talked about a day. So bottom line, that's how I found out about that Robinhood thing. Is I got that last night. I went to check the that bot that I'm working on, the news bot, the gathering information, and it picked that up. And there was a substantial amount of hits on it, but it was a while ago. So I looked, I'm like, no way, that can't be true. So I just want to know if you heard about it because I haven't really looked into it.
yeah.
I usually don't. Yeah, it's crazy stuff. So
That's interesting. That's interesting.
yeah, I'm gonna look into it more. It's just that I haven't had time. As you know, I'm working on some material. I had to get the options thing out there yesterday, and we'll talk about that a little bit. I'm not gonna keep on putting those videos out there. I'm not, and that's not dedicated towards anybody to discredit anybody or anything like that. It's kind of a big topic. You just do what you think on that. So I want to go back to this trend line, the $30.12. The fractionals, I don't care about the $30. Okay. So this is a monumental line. So it hit that again. Okay. and it went back down and this stock is a 3 to 4 tapper. Okay, it taps these lines 3 to 4 times. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll usually punch. So it'll probably punch the next one when it gets back up to that level. So we're at the $18, 18 or 19. It looks like 19. That the line is actually 1958. Okay, so we went below that. The next one, there is another one in here that I don't have. I can tell you what it is right now. This will be right there. No, that's not it. Just give me a second here. That's it right there. 1808. 1818. So yeah, we went above that. I'm just having a look here, my friend. I'm just checking some stuff out because everybody likes to know when the next lines are, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm actually it's gonna consolidate today for a bit. I'm just gonna have a look here. We're above the VWAP. So we're just gonna do that a bit. We got 3 soldiers right here, or 3 crows right here. Three reds with the green each side. Bullish sign. Okay. We're probably gonna have a bit of a go here upwards. I'm just going to just have a look at the market. I usually have a system here. Do you go through charts, or do you just like usually pick the stuff you talk about and then launch your? Because I'm really intrigued by the way that that you do your DD and TA. I was watching a couple of videos there. I just can't get your stuff. What do you do? Do you look at charts, or do you just pick on? Are you just AMC, or do you go into all of them? Go ahead, bud.
I'm definitely not just an AMC thing. AMC is kind of has like it's my slogan in a way. Like that's my most favorite stock.
That's awesome.
Of course, with GME as well.
Yeah.
I do have many other meme stocks. Some of my subscribers know this, and throughout my videos, I am really big on BBIG, Tilray, and Sundial as well.
Okay, good.
And seeing these things, I have some positions also in BBBY, and I only am doing that because I have this theory where I believe all these stocks, or majority of these meme stocks, will squeeze relatively around the same time when AMC and GME squeeze. And I don't know if you subscribe to this idea of when one of these guys rip, whether it's GME or AMC first, it's going to create a lot of and cause a lot of havoc in the background for most of these other shorted stocks. I mean, when you look at these
Are you hearing this,
shorted,
Wolfpack? What do I think about this? You think the same as me, bud. I've been saying that for a year now. Go ahead.
and that's
Sorry.
okay.
Sorry. Go ahead. I think
Yeah,
that was
so
my
I
idea.
think it's like history loves to repeat itself in many ways, especially in the stock market.
Mhm.
What happened in 2021 in the beginning of it, and in some parts of 2020 when the pandemic, when the market reopened after the pandemic, I feel like that's something that's going to only reoccur, only in a much more violent way this time. In a way that we are, going to see stocks like, and I don't want anybody to to think like oh my god, AB is crazy, he's throwing some things like this up, but you're gonna see stocks that like Tilray, for example. I'm not giving any financial advice, and I know neither are you, Cam. That are gonna fly, like these evaluations that they're at. It's
Yeah.
it's ludicrous. It is ludicrous. I mean, these shorts and the greed and the predatory instinct that they've been carrying around and going about it throughout the market is hurting everything, and it obviously is hurting the economy, which eventually will lead us to the MOAS. I obviously feel, because they put themselves in these vulnerable positions,
They
and
did.
it's, in a way, it's kind of like they don't really care. That's what they make it seem like, because they know there is a financier that's going to come in and save the day at some point. And, that's similar to 2008. So things like that happen.
Yeah.
Simple, when you think about it, the feds are just not going to allow the world's leading economy to simply just fall apart and, not do anything about it. But that's just unfortunate, because this time around, they will throw it in the laps of apes and say that the apes caused this. They were so greedy. And you know how the media is.
Oh, they're gonna be
We all
spinning
know
on
who
us for
owns the
sure.
media. Yeah, they're going to be like, the apes got greedy, and they did it in more than one stock, and the stock market got really collapsed because of them. And honestly, there's one main thing. All this things that are happening, according to me, is just my humble opinion. All these things that we were seeing and the weight that we've been going through, there's many theories that could subscribe to that. But one of them, for me, I think, is the idea that they're so scared of. The
Oh
idea
yeah.
of that buy and hold, that's a terrible idea that they are so afraid of, because if this thing was to roll the way that we want it, then every ape will be freaking rich. And everybody would know that, okay, well, that worked. All we got to do is buy and hold now on any other stock. But the only bigger nightmare about that is that everyone is even walking in with bigger bankroll and they're walking in with the same strategy. I mean, all it takes is for us after or post AMC and GME times, we'll just choose another stock. I mean, just for example, like, people can be like, the next meme stock is Mullen, for example.
Yeah.
And
No.
people walking in post MOAS with so much money and throw it on there and just hold and not care, they're definitely terrified of that idea. And that breaks all the rules. So I think in a way we cornered for sure the market. It's just a matter of time before we collect our trophies.
That's right. That's right there, brother. Oh, an issue with my chair. These guys are gonna laugh because I was freaked out of my game chair here. I was have a hissy fit first thing in the morning. There we go. Stupid leg thing. So okay, just give me a question. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna give you the floor here. I'm gonna go get my coffee. I haven't had my coffee. Oh, look at all the coffees coming out. Wolfpack coffee. They know. They know. I haven't
Yeah,
had my
I'd love to
coffee.
have you on.
Yeah, they know what's up. Look at they're telling me to go get my coffee. So I'm just gonna go through some questions here. Wow, Wolfpack, thank you for a big turnout this morning, my friends. Thanks for the support here. Do Jeff, I'll watch the spy. Jeffrey's all watch the spy. Cam, if you're going it to so Cam, if you got it, use it. That's funny. You're funny. You're funny, brother. Okay, so AB, what time do you stream? Oh, okay. We have oh, these are coming from your channel, I think, bro. When it says, I don't know if you see paired, where it says paired beside these numbers. You won't see it on here, but like it doesn't say on here. But if you, I don't know if you see it on your side on the track. I don't know if you have the same as my studio. Probably not. But and these guys are over. Some of the Wolfpack members. Wow, you guys are awesome. Yeah, do a round circle. Go over to his channel. All of you guys shift over to his channel and go hit him some thumbs up over there. We do a restream here, my friends. Did you check your channel to see if it's running on your channel too? It should be running on your. Yeah,
I
if
haven't.
yeah. Do you have? Is there any way you can check it?
Let's see.
Like just open
It
another
looks
window.
like it is. Yes.
Hey, good. I just wanted to see if the software is working for you. Good, good. I like this restream because your subscribers get to enjoy it too, right? It's kind of neat instead of having to jump around. Good. I'm glad that's working. Wow, there you go. The wolves are gone over there and started subbed. It's all right on. There's another. Oh yeah, there they go. Right
Thank you.
on.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much, guys.
Wolfpack. Wow, right on. So I'm just trying to go through some of these questions here. I'm not going to be able to answer them all. There's no way, Wolfpack. Wow, I can't even click the thing. It's going so fast. Right on. Okay. What was I going to say? I was going to go through something here. So yeah, I'm going to go through some stuff. I'm just going to pull the chats down for a second here, my friend. Thanks, Wolfpack. Just give me a minute, and then I'm going to go grab a coffee. Yes, I understand. I'm getting in trouble now.
It's fine. Me and the family would have some time, fun time until you come back, Cam.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give it to you because wow, you are getting some love, Wolfpack style. Look at all these subs going
I
in your
know.
chat. Thank you, Wolfpack. For creators, this means a lot. It makes you feel. It makes you feel good about what you do. Okay, let's the little things like that. It's weird. That's what we like, right? But so, anyways, I'm going to give you the floor to AB here. Don't even worry about if you can answer don't even worry. I don't know. It's up to you. If you want to answer the questions up on your end, you'll see them on the thing. You won't be able to pin them up here, but it's going to be all yours. I'm going to pull it down so you got more room here. I'm actually going to take me off the screen, so I'll be back in a minute, brother. I'll be
Go for
about
it, brother.
4 minutes.
Go for it. Go for it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna say it just like how normally I say it on my own channel and say that what's up, guys? Welcome back to another great episode with AB Investments and obviously the Wolf Pack CS Trades. And I did, say everything that rumble about, AMC, GameStop, what I really like the most, and what kind of when Cam asked me the question of like, hey, AB. I'm interested to know how do you do your thing, and I know a lot of people base their things based on. You see, many of these YouTubers are either TA specialists and or at least wannabe, or majority of them are. I'm not gonna take any early digs early in the morning at anyone here. AB doesn't do that. Um, but in the same time, you have some other people who just look at events and track events and just go after that. Personally, AB have told you this. If you're subscribed to AB's channel, AB says he is always following many different things. So I have a little bit of everything in me. I do look at the TA and I incorporate that just on a light, very light touch into my DD process. But I also do follow many other methods as far as event tracking. And I remember this is this just last stream that I've had and this last live. There was a gentleman that was newly got subscribed to our channel, and he mentioned some things, him talking about him shorting some stocks, and he was spot on with Neo. So Brendan, if you're hearing this or if you're watching this, maybe at a later time, good call on your end. He was able to see the news talking over before the weekend came on that China was going to have a shutdown on many of its plants and many of these things. So it did affect the overall production. So therefore, I'm pretty sure he's happy with what he's doing right now. Don't get it twisted in a way, guys. It's shorting is extremely dangerous. You definitely have to be doing this almost 24/7 to short something, because there's so many different things that go into those analytics, and those plays. At any given point, you could get caught with obviously your pants down. So you do not want to be shorting something or getting into stuff like that unless obviously you know what you're doing about when you go about it. So I see Cam is back, and I see that lovely wolf in the background and everything. So, welcome back, brother. We didn't miss much.
Thank you, my friend. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just messing around with the software. I usually have that set up. It's just like I said, everything crashed this morning, and I'd reboot it. So, thank you, brother. I was listening to you from the kitchen there. Yeah, you pretty much do that. You pretty much run your channel the same as myself there in a lot of ways. Okay, I'm gonna throw this great to me. Oh, somebody's heading to work. Oh yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna screen share this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna do a screen share of the stock here this morning. We're gonna do a screen share, so it'll bust us down to the corner. It should. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna pull the chats off here. I'm gonna pull them off so we can see the screen. So let's bring up. We got this nice bowl starting. It looks like on the bottom here. Really mellow today. Looking at the stock, there's no diagonal points at all. It's nice curvatures, algorithms today. It's not all violent. It's just mellow. We're back below the VWAP again. There's that line again, right there, that 18 something. So let's have a look. See what I was talking about. 18. Let's check this out. Let's have a look. That 18, dead on. Those lines from like back in the day. That's that line. There's our. That would be, what is it now? It would be our support line. We just went through it, or roughly. Yeah, pretty close. I think it'll tap. I think we'll have a bit of a pullback a little bit. Yeah, really slow this morning. Totally. Volume, I don't have the chart up. Oh yeah, I have volume right there. Yeah, it's average, I guess. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through some stocks here, AB. I'm just gonna go through our morning. I do want to cover just kind of blast it out there a bit. So GME is 144.74. Rigs down $4.20. CEI is 71 cents. I'm going to go into Suncor Energy, which is energy sector up in Canada, which is one of my dividend plays. $40.18 is down 2.64. But who cares? Still making 300 bucks or 3 point something percent. That's the thing with dividends. If it goes down for the day, you're still making money on them. Microvision, $3.86. CN or CENN is 189, and that's the price. Sundial, where is it? Right here. Sundial is up 2.7 $2 and or 2.30. I couldn't, it was going so fast I couldn't see it. It goes back and forth. 0.57 cents on that. Crypto is going down. If you're into crypto, I've been talking about this forever. This is nothing. Crypto is going to crash down to nothing.
Massively.
Yeah. So we want that for the people in these squeezes. Okay. That's the first, that's one of our signs that we're waiting for. Um, and I just wanted to say, everybody that has taken, I want to say this twice now, second time. Everybody that's going back and watching my videos, I mentioned that there's a lot of good stuff that is back in archives, like in my content. We got over 400 some odd podcasts in there, right? So it's a little bit hard to find, but they're like part one, part two, getting ready for the squeeze, what's going to happen in the squeeze. All that stuff was talked about like in the beginning of time. Okay, change nothing. It's all the same. Everything's the same, right? I don't need to switch my stuff because I believe in what I believe in, right? I wouldn't have made it up in
Yes.
the first time, right? So I don't like being shifty, right? So one of the things, like I said, was this crypto. Is going to go down. This is nothing. It's going to go down because the market, but like I said before, crypto hedge funds are into it. The reason why I came up with that, and I seen it, and that was one of my main, it's not a catalyst. It's just a whole bunch of things that have to line up for something to happen to get a finished product, is because of all the commercials and advertisement for crypto. They're all hedge funds trying to sell it. These, uh, everything to do with right up to cold wallets. You know what I mean? It's always push, 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 push crypto. So they're into it. It's easy. It's 24 hours a day. You can get rid of it. It doesn't cause a concern when they dump big chunks of it. Like nobody even really knows how much crypto they have, right? They just change it. So that's something that we're looking for. And I'm still bullish in it. And no, I'm not going to buy anything yet. I'm going to wait till the end, a little bit further in the week. BlackBerry is $8.43, 1.29% in the red. I don't understand why that's so cheap still. I just don't understand the way that stock should be up 80, $100, but it is what it is. Just, it's been shorted since the beginning of time. HYMC is up 4. It went back down. Okay, it's 3.74%, $2.24. Wolfpack, be careful with this stock. I'm just gonna hit the refresh here. Be very careful with this stock. We're gonna have a look at this. I don't like it. Okay, of course it's good for it's where we own parts of if you own AMC, you own this. Okay, it's all in. It is one, all in one, right? It's just everything that AMC owns. As a shareholder, you have part of. Okay, I just want to be very clear on that. That's how it works, right? I know we don't own as much as like AMC because he's only a 20 something percent owner, but I just want to be careful on it. I'm going to jump into our short interest document, hedge fund documents here that I have. I'm going to go check the short interest on this morning. It was up 44% short of float. Okay, it's gone down. So the hedge funds have been closing some of their positions on that. And that's why these prices are staying up in a market collapse. Okay, you've seen these prices; they'll be. We're seeing more green than red. If you notice that, right? You think, oh, everybody's buying into it, and no, it's not. That's not true. Okay, some people are, but I'm going to show you something. These documents I don't show AB, but I'm going to show you some stuff behind the scenes. I just don't show these. I'll talk about the prices, but there's certain stuff that I can't show on YouTube.
Right.
Just documents that the public's not used to seeing, right? And it would cause it just in the wrong hands. It can be very detrimental to us. It could be bad. Okay, you'll know what I mean once you see this stuff. But I will disclose the numbers. And if you have anything, you're into a couple different things here. So give me a second here. I'm going to just pull them up.
Go
See
for
if
it.
past of a connection we have here. Do, 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 do.
It's very nice to see that gold is actually going up, which is expected, since the futures are also climbing. So therefore, inflation fears and everything, and people begin to buy gold. But that's going to be very interesting to see when people like buying gold is one thing, but selling gold is another thing.
Mhm.
So it's going to be very interesting to see how that turns out.
Oh, it's awesome, man. The reason you're smart like that, man. Um, touching down on gold, I just want to clear two things since we just go over some things on gold. Gold, if you want it to work for you in any way, you got to have the real stuff. Okay, the paper stuff is not. It's nothing. Okay.
Yep.
If it ever gets into a crisis or where you need it or something, what are you gonna cut little pieces of paper off and give them to somebody? It's not going to work for you, right? So I just wanted to say that having physical gold, and we're not going to get into where to store it and all that stuff. I've already gone over that kind of stuff. But what I'm saying, the price of gold is going up because we're heading into another lockdown, probably. Okay, yes, you guys heard me. But parts of the world are already starting. Okay, hopefully it doesn't affect here, but we're not going to get into that political part too much. But that will drive up the price. China has a big volume of people, so that take it for what it is. Some things are changing. They're thinking about the future. That's just part of it. There's a lot to do with that. Gold is a very secure currency. So I'm gonna get, brother. I got that list for you, and while I'm going over this, think of a couple stocks that you want me to give you the short of float on our squeeze list. So if you think of some that are maybe if you think of some that are that you want to know some information on to bring to your channel, or just stuff personal, no, I'll go over it with you right now. I'll type the numbers in or type the ticker symbols in for you um, after I'm done this. Okay, I don't mind doing that. So
Sure.
we're on HYMC. The short percent of float, it was at 44. Okay, beginning of last week. Okay, it is at 30.81. That's huge. That's huge difference. I know it doesn't sound like much, but that's a whole float. Like, you know how much that is? Do you know how many shares that is? Difference? Lots. Lots. Okay. So I just wanted to disclose that. I'm just check some other stuff here. Let's check some insider trading. Yeah. What's today? Today the fourth. Oh, it's the third month. Okay, yeah. White box advisors. That was back on the third month, 8th day. Okay, I thought it was seeing if institutional anybody else buy. Mudgrit Capital still owns white box. Um, Vanguard's fifth down on the list for owning shares. Yeah, I don't see anything new really on it. So what has happened is they've closed some of their positions, the hedge funds. So they're obviously, that's why this price keeps on going up in the green. But we're gonna have a pull down. This thing's gonna collapse. Okay, so just be careful with that. It is what it is. I'm not going to get into what levels it's going to, because I don't really follow this. I just know how it works with when they cover and they're covering such a small an entity, and they're doing it like after hours, that it won't really do anything. Okay. It's not like I know it was very short of float, like almost a 50%. It was like, holy crow, that's a squeeze play of like, we got all to get into that. And I was like, whoa, stay the hell out of that one. Because it's not set up the way that AMC is. It's different. It's like jumping into a pool of sharks. They're running this thing up and down to make money on the side, okay, with options and stuff like that. Just watch the options chain. I bet you the numbers will probably line up pretty close. Like I said, I don't cover it that much, but that's usually what they do when they control a stock that much. I'm just gonna. Is there anything else? I'm gonna jump into our heat map here, my friends. And is there any other ticker symbols that you want me to cover, my friend? How about what stocks are you into?
Yeah, sure. How about we go and I'm seeing one of them is kind of having a small, very mediocre run, but
Yeah,
BBIG and Tilray.
yeah. Oh, buddy, yeah. BBIG's. I can check that one out.
You don't have to ask me twice, Cam.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's all good, man. Like, yeah, a lot of people are like, would love to. Okay, it's in squeeze area. It's all right. It definitely anything over the 9-10 ish area is definitely it could possibly, um, like I said, it's on the lower uh area. It's 13.75, and this is not Ortex. This is way more. This is way more accurate than Ortex. This leaves Ortex in the water. So it is 13.75. So I'm just going to clarify any of these lists that I'm going over, even though they're on a squeeze list, a hedge fund squeeze document list. It doesn't mean that they're going to squeeze. Okay. Okay. It doesn't. It just means that I'm just reading the short percent of float. Okay. It just puts it into a category. I'm just, I just want to be very clear on that. So I'm just saying that if you like the stock, go buy the stock, right? That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling and the Wolfpack knows that. I'm just talking kind of for AB's channel. But if he talks about this stock and he supports it, go support your friend, right? Go support your brother. I don't know. I don't know what you guys talk about on the channel. I'm just saying that, and just in general, I just don't want people to go and blow a bunch of money that they don't have on something. Like I don't cover this that much, right? What was the Tilray? What's the ticker symbol for that, brother?
Uh,
T
TLRY.
or Y? Okay, thanks, man. Okay, TL. What? Sorry about the. I couldn't hear you.
TLRY.
Oh, okay. Weird. Oh, there it is. That was my bad. I typed it wrong. Yeah, I'm really bad for that. The Wolfpack's probably laughing right now. Same. 13.97. So yeah, they're in areas. They're definitely on the list. Um, yeah, it is what it is. Tesla is around the same when it went into its it's in a manager's squeeze, but it's around the same. Okay, I just want you guys to be clear on that. Um, there's definitely if they had to start covering there, it would definitely put the price up. And I just wanted to all of these stocks. Um, it's usually after hours where you just see the run ups. Okay, I'm just be very clear on that. That's what we specialize in on the channel here is stock squeezes. So there's a lot of things that I do look into. What was the other one? Is there any other while I'm in here? AB, did you want me?
I mean, there's many.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
if
sure you already share the same sentiment on Sundial. So I don't know if you've given your numbers out on that, or
I'll do it.
if
I'll do
you're
it right now because it changes weekly.
go for it.
Yeah, not a problem, buddy. So I just wanted to let's this stuff changes weekly. So if you were to look at these numbers on Monday and then Friday, they change a little bit, like 1 to 2% because shorts cover. Okay. My channel knows what I'm talking about. There's short shorts and there's long shorts. Oh, that sounds hilarious, but it's true. It's always happening. We just don't really know. It's just a small entity, and they do their thing. The money Friday they usually exit their positions. Okay, it's a revolving door. And it's a little bit of kick and boodle of shares that just stays and circulates among them. Okay, that's all it is. I've done a lot of look 11.69 for short of float for sundial. So that's short percentage of float. So that's what so if it goes down and moves, we've studied this for a long time and it always does the same thing. It'll always do the same thing between the two. So that's I just want to be clear on that. There's no concern, right? It's not that they're covering there. It's not like what a stock squeeze. That's long shorting. Okay, there's just two different things. It's kind of like options chain, kind of like that. Okay, I'll do one more for you, brother, and then I can just anything that you want. You'll be on my server. You can always ask me whenever you want. Is there
Sure,
anything?
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as if there's anything else, I would say BBBY.
Yeah.
There's many, yeah, but I will
Oh yeah.
always reach out to you, my brother.
Yeah, you'll
I'm,
have
I'm
full
intrigued
server
by this system of yours.
access. Right on. Yeah, man. I don't mind sharing this stuff, especially if you're gonna. Wow. Wow. 44.57. It's probably on the top five in the world. for short squeeze right now. Material. I'm not saying it's going to squeeze. Damn. This has been manifesting behind the backs of us right now. I did not know that.
Yeah. The interesting thing about Bed Bath and Beyond
Yeah.
is that they have earlier in 2021, I forgot which time it was exactly. I think it was like in the fall or towards
Yeah.
the end of 2021. They announced that they were going to do some share buyback. So that helped
Oh,
get the price back up and add a little more heat and fire under
yeah.
the headies butt. So uh, it's
Wow.
interesting to know this now from you, Kim.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And definitely, like I said, be very clear because I like to, that's what we take pride in is we on the channel. And I know AB takes pride in a lot of his stuff too, is we're not hurting you guys into go buy stuff. That's not what we're saying. We're not saying go close all your positions and go over there and buy that stock because it's going to be the next one. No, definitely not. We're just telling you that there's probably about 50, 60 stocks that are set up for this. Right? And smaller entities up to the higher top chain ones. There's probably like 5 or 6 that are primed. Okay. They can stay primed forever. It just the way it is, right? And the other thing is too, that what was I gonna say? Oh, they're all gonna bump. Like when one goes, they're gonna all I have a different outlook than most people on it. There's going to be 2 big ones. They're going to go like these will be the major ones, but they're going to all get a tailwind from the algorithm. We could possibly see them go up hundreds of percent. I don't know because I'm studying for what happened every time it runs. We see it across the board. Nothing's really ran to full extremes. Like AMC or GME. I just seen some news articles last night talking about the short squeeze. What's short squeeze? Where the fuck was I? And nothing squoze. GME never squoze. Right? You know, where was I? Was I sleeping or something? You still call it a stock squeeze. It never even came close. It was just a little bit of FOMO and gamma. That's all that was, my friends. So take it for that what it is. It's primed. It's ready to snap. It's 26% right now short of float. It's higher than or even higher than that. It's higher than AMC. So she's ready to go. So I cover I cover a heat map in the mornings usually. Just about 20 minutes off here. So yeah, the whole everything's red. We're seeing this lots. That's just the global market collapse, right? Look at this, 3%. That's huge. That's a lot. Like for a whole sector to be down. Um, damn. Yeah, over in the China, Asia's not doing that good, man. Like I would definitely watch investing stocks over there. Oops,
Yeah.
I got clicky here. Top gainers. We got one up 115%. I'm just having a look here. I usually scan this list. There's nothing. I'm actually gonna have a look at this one. Ooh, wow, it's getting
It's
hammered on right now.
interesting.
Look at that, eh? It's up 100 and some odd. I bet you that's I was going to say it's a pharmaceutical, short, small float, probably under maybe a bill, 1 bill. Let's have a look. They're so easy to. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. 300%, 359% over term. So that's both bought and sold. That's not just bought. Just really clear on that. Just everybody out there that's new to this. Let's have a look at. Let's have a little pullback. Let's do a 30-minute. Oh, stock pump, institutional push. So, Wolfpack, here's a perfect example. I love these when these happen. Like, hopefully nobody gets hurt in this, but that's why we talk about this. And everybody on AB's channel, I don't know if you know about if he covers this stuff, but this is learning time now. We're in class for a bit. Okay, this is one of the things that we specialize. This is part of the whole thing of stock specialist stuff. Okay, so this is stuff to stay away from. This is this closed hours right here. This is institutional playground time. Okay, we stay the hell out of there. Okay, when it hits open market, bleeds. Okay, so this was planned. Okay, as soon as the market opened in the middle of the night, back up again, Eastern time, they jumped on it. Okay, it's easy to move stocks like this. Anything to do with like cancer treatment, which is bad because they nailed those things. anything to do with pharmaceutical companies, small marijuana companies, anything like that. Therapeutics, like into orthotics for shoes, anything small like that, they'll hammer on. Okay, because they can move the float. Like, look how many shares there: 4 million, 4.7 million shares on a 30 minute. So that you times or divide by that by 30, and that would break it down into 1 minute candlesticks. I can't do it on the chart right now because it'd be too much. So this is set up for to hurt us. Retail in this is our time frame right there. This will push, collapse down here. They'll make their money off of you. Okay. It's only had one run up like this. That's scary. See, I would stay the had one more. I'd stay the hell out of it. Look at this. Look at that. Just before they pumped it, we'd got them on this one though. That was market open and then it bled. Look at all the red. I would stay the hell out of this. Look at that. The whole thing's red. Damn. So Wolfpack, there you go. There's your lesson for the day. Okay, I'm going to pull out of this and get on to some other stuff. I just like to bring stuff. I like to throw a little bit of education in these things too, when I'm just doing stuff. Anything else? Yeah, I'm pretty much covered all the stocks for the day. Cardano's back down under $1. A crypto guy always tells me, oh, I could have made some money on that. Anything under $1 is a good buy for Cardano. It always swings up and I just want to see something here. You can make money on this. It does long swings, not like day trades, but if you do a 30-minute pullback, it has wave action. Yeah, there's that wave action you can make some money on. See how it almost recovers to the full, but it always does this. So if you catch it and you're paying attention, you can make money. You can make money on it, right? At $1.20, $1.21, right? It goes down to $1, but then it goes up to like Wolfpack knows like a lot. Some traders they do blue chips. Okay, yeah, that's fine. They're expensive to buy. They move up a little bit. I make 4 times as much on penny stocks, man. So a penny stock that moves like $1 is awesome, right? And you're like, how the heck can you make money off $1? You put like 50, 60 grand in there, 20 grand, buy like a whole bunch of like 50-cent shares and you own tons. And then when it moves like $1.50, you cash out. And then you buy cash, buy, back, and you'll be made so much money you can make. Way more than the person on the blue chip stocks. Because they could be waiting 4 years for the stock to go up, right? SPY. Okay, Jeffrey is talking about SPY here. Jeffrey, thank you. S&P 500. He's been trying to get my, excuse me, sorry about that. So that will be the opposite. If it's, oh, what did I screw up here? Yeah, I did. What did I do?
And
go ahead, buddy.
no, it's interesting that also that you brought out Cardano, aka ADA.
Yeah.
It's actually very true pattern wise. It's always have done that as breaking down below the dollar level and then breaking it up again to go back on the upside. I've actually done a little nice amount of work on ADA itself, as far as knowing like what the technology is, what it does, the
Crazy
company
stuff,
itself.
eh?
Yeah, right.
I love it.
I knew some insider, well, not insider info, but some stuff that that the company itself was trying out in Ethiopia, the country, and they were running an experiment until the end of 2021. I don't know the results of it, but I had some
What was it?
friends. They were trying out basically that whole technology and to run it with college students. All across the country. They were trying it out there. And it was for like a couple of months. They want to see if it basically works great. And you know how the whole software works, or that whole blockchain works,
Excuse me.
by having everything on like all your identity stuff, like your license, your ID,
Oh,
your passport
that's what they
is
take
all
pride in.
on there. Yes, so it saves you a lot of time. But again, with that, you would have a lot of it's such an interesting spot for it, because you would have to still go against other technologies out there. So I have my eyes on it, but back to your point, as far as the pullback, always underneath $1, I see it pulling back. When it pulls back this time, if it is the real deal, as soon as it touched that 99 cents, I'm tracking for is anywhere between 70 to 78 cents in that area to probably load up on. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but that's the level I'm looking at for another pump. Now, on the day that it really, really dumps, like how I'm anticipating, and I'm pretty sure you mentioned that, you're anticipating crypto dumps around the squeeze time.
Yeah.
That is going to be interesting because these coins are going to, like, it's going to be interesting to see where they fall to.
Yeah.
And I don't want to make any people upset or anything.
Oh, they already know.
Price,
Wolfpack already knows what.
yeah, especially for their favorite meme coins like Doge
Mhm.
and Ship.
Cheap. Yeah.
These you have to. If they're here right now, imagine just a simple question. Just imagine what will happen when everything falls loose. Imagine where they will fall to. Just like they ran up very fast, they will fall down extremely even faster. And this is coming from an experienced point too, like a perspective. I've had a great run with Doge, and I got into it when it was, it had 0.5067. So it was very, very out there, during the pandemic when everything was shut down.
Yeah.
And as soon as January of 2021 hit and it had its massive, crazy bull run, I personally have gotten rid of it around the 3 cent range, and look what it even went up to. But I had such a huge position in that you know I said, hey, what the heck? It's great. I could take this, obviously this money, and then maximize it in my other position, which I was at that time almost 4 months going into falling in love with AMC. And that's just my analogy on these, on how I go about adding more to my position in AMC. I never day trade any of my favorite stocks like AMC or GME, those particular two.
Me neither.
um, I might take some options here and there, but never day trade any of the shares. In fact, all I've been doing is been on a mission to accumulate as much as possible. I don't care about averaging down or averaging up. Again, this is AB's mission. I don't expect it to be anyone else's. Neither is advice. But when that moment comes, I feel like it's going to be about how many do you have, because the price that is going to be at, I personally
Mhm.
think it's going to make $72 look silly, or $73 look extremely silly. So you're not going to really at that moment care about, oh, I got in a good average on this or that. I just choose buying days that we're trying to fight off max pain, because
Mhm.
that's my way to helping my stock and the community. And that's me saying like, hey, I'm doing my part, and here it is. So I just want to keep adding more and more and more to them, without having to touch them, letting some go to buy some more back again.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'll
Right
stop right
on.
there.
No, it's all good, buddy. I can tell you're passionate about this stuff. That's what I was letting you go. No, man, this is all good. That's what I'm all good like that. When I'm a guest
Appreciate
on
it.
channels,
Appreciate it.
I always do. I was on Tony's channel there a while ago. Was my first time there, and I guessed he's like, we need time for other people because I have such passion in some of this stuff that I could talk like, and I just want to get it out there because I just want to clarify this is what my position, this is what I think like, right? Just so
Yeah.
there's no speculating that I'm the one that said it like that. But yeah, I had a crypto expert. He's 19 years old. Believe it or not, 19 years old, and he gave me some information about Cardano, EDA, uh, that if it ever drops below $1 is a good deal. But if it drops 70, 80, it's a screaming deal. If it goes to 60, it'll make you rich as hell. And I've always had that in the back of my head. So it did hit down in those lows. It's going to do it again. It's even going to go lower. Like I said, and this is for AB's channel. I'm just going to definitely give him a second on all the stuff he just said. I believe the same. So if you believe in these stocks, you hold these positions. And Jeffrey, I'm going to get into this 1 minute. I just want to wrap this for him. I just want to give his channel kind of give him a pat on the back, and that he's done some good work on that. Okay, he's definitely on. He's 100% right. So I just wanted to say that, and there's a lot of people that just can't see that. Um, the seeing outside, thinking outside the box, and that's what you got to do in these positions. And when you're a professional at this kind of stuff, you gotta, okay. You can't follow. You got to take a lead on some of this stuff and then think outside the box and try to test yourself to see if you're going to make a decision right. Okay, so what I'm getting to is if you believe in these stocks, stick with them, because these things are going to go low and you're going to lose a substantial amount of money, but not really, because you didn't cash them out. Okay, so emotions, trading, don't go. It don't work. Okay, so don't get upset when your stocks are down low. If you want to, if you do have a vision of something that you're going to be at this price, or you did your 1 year and 5 or 1 year, 2 year, 5 year pullbacks, and you've seen it run to those levels before, pulling COVID out of the equation, all this crap out of the equation, the real data, and you see it in these areas, like kind of like AMC floats around the $14 to $24 range constantly all day long. Okay, so that's why I was strong in my positions, right? I do that almost on every stock. Okay, it does run in cycles. I just want you to be very clear. We're going to be about 2 years in the market collapse. We're in the market collapse right now. Every market collapse is slow like this. It is what it is, and it will bleed. Like I said, I'd say this every freaking day, but I just wanted to. I'm doing this for mostly just for AB's channel there. To say that if you're following his channel, he's a smart gentleman. He definitely knows what
Appreciate
he's
it.
talking about.
Likewise, brother.
Okay. 8 ticker symbol. I'm watching out of the corner of my eye. I just got a flag go up on my indicator. Just alarm just went off on my computer here. Ticker symbol. I'm not into it, but I just have certain alarms set for certain stuff. Ticker symbol ATER. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff going around even on stock twits that it was supposed to do something on Monday. It was supposed to go into a stock squeeze. It dropped 7.82. Okay, so be careful what you. Oh, it's down 8 now. It's collapsing fast. Okay, Jeffrey, sorry, my friend. I just I'll discuss this. Okay, so this goes down. It's a trendal pattern. Okay, the 500 here. S&P 500 SPY, it does what the market. So if this thing goes 90% of the time, it doesn't 100%, because I've seen it do the opposite a couple of times. It did it last week. Yeah, I think it was me and Froggy were watching this, and Mediocre, and it did the opposite. This went. I'm just trying to think because it was a while ago. There's so much has happened then. Oh, this was going up a little bit. I think it did something. I'm actually going to do a pullback on it. Yeah, it was. It did something like this, and the market went red. Well, it's not supposed to. Okay, they run. So, and then the VIX does opposite, I think. I don't use that one that much. That's new. Froggy uses that, and he showed me it. And I use different stuff. Everybody uses different stuff. But it is what it is. So these follow trendal patterns a lot. We'll see what Jeff has to say. Jeff is one of our. You'll meet him on the server. He came on as a guest. He's very smart. A lot of you are. No worries, Cam. Yeah, not a problem, buddy. Oh, there's Doug too. Yeah, you're gonna meet some cool. I'm just reading some questions here just to make sure that I answer. Cardano is legit. Hanging there. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, my friends, I'll put it back on the 1 minute. And I just look at this, the TTM squeeze chart indicator here. It's not a chart indicator, sorry, correction. It says TTM squeeze 20 candle segments, okay? So it's having lock. It runs all of this runs off volume, and it's all the same stuff. It only can run off 2 different things, okay? Speed, or actually speed, distance, volume, right? Okay, it is what it is. That all, yeah, it is. I'm going to work. Froggy's working on an indicator too. I'm working on my own indicator. We're going to be coming out with an indicator, our own indicator. It's actually a squeeze tool. I'm working on it right now. It's actually different. Nobody actually has it. And I don't care. I'll disclose I'm not going to tell you what the formula is. but it's time over distance, which that's where the problem runs in case you have COVID, time over distance, and there's a problem over distance. At times the air goes bigger and bigger over distance. Speed over time over distance. There's not one indicator that has that. The speed of the climb of the candle. Think about that one. It's gonna, yeah, we're gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I'll leave it up to Wolfpack to design it or to make the name. But it'll be a
That's quite
while.
interesting. That's quite
Mm-hmm.
interesting, bud.
Yeah, how do you like that one, eh? The speed, the
Yeah.
amount of it's off of algorithms. It's off the speed of the algorithm, how fast the candles move up and down. Totally different. There's nothing like that on the planet. Oh, now somebody's gonna come up with it. I'm joking. They can't with my formula. And
Get
if
it
they do,
patent.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah. So Prague is down. It's $1.11, 4.77. I'm just seeing this stuff go off in alarms in the quarter here. So yeah, Jeffrey, I was, yeah. What is AMC? I gotta have see AMC here. I just need to look at AMC again. Sorry, I always like to look at a couple things when I'm looking at this. It's doing exactly what I said was going to happen. We already talked about this, Jeffrey, before, but I know we haven't talked about it open. It's going to have a negative pull. That's what's happening. AMC's down to where it was this morning. Remember, I said it was going to come out of the gate. It's the zero commission apps. It's going to go down, up, consolidate a bit, and it's going to bleed. Okay. It is what it is. It's down 2%. It's down to $17 now. Okay. It's below that trend that now that now it's a resistant line is now it's not a support. It's a resistance now, that one line. It's going to be hard to punch through there again. Okay. That was a strong one. So, and no, I don't know exactly what it's going to go to. I'll tell you when I buy my shares because I don't discuss that stuff. Prices. Okay. I'll put you Country Pride. How's it going? Oh, sorry about that. I tried grabbing your comment. If we break this, yeah, he's right. He's right. He nailed that. And he already seen my trend lines there, and that was and I don't have them on the screen. He didn't look at that stuff. He actually pulled out of his own knowledge there. He's 100%. AB's 100% right on that. Yeah. There's nothing that's a free fall to those other levels. There's a big gap there. And it was like that. If you remember back when we were trying to, it took us 3-4 weeks to get up to those levels from the 12, 13, 12, 15 in that area. It's really hard to get through there. So look at that red, the whole thing. Poof. Wow. So Jeffrey,
it's so amazing.
Isn't that
It's
crazy?
so amazing how sorry to chime in, but it's so amazing how the media and how they put out the media as far as the futures are rising and the fears of inflation. The media could easily spin this like this to us right now, and it could be at the snap of a finger. All that could change the sentiment in the market if they were to come out and say anything. Any Fed member or anything could come out and say something opposite to that, saying that they're not really going to hike the rates 50 points or whatnot. They just like it don't even have to be the case that will happen. They just sound it off in the market, and then the market could have such a positive outcome for a trading session or two right before they can rebound again. And like it's so crazy that those mechanisms, and I call this this is one of the things that fall under the poop and scoop situation, and that's a term that is utilized on Wall Street
Really?
very often. And that's when basically they shorts illegally go ahead and the poop, which is released negative information about.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Exactly, the market. Or and I was just referring to the viewers, Cam. I know that you definitely, you probably definitely would know this. So like they will put out this negative PR, and it affects the market for somebody's best interests, and then that's when they scoop. And that's when they either collect the shares because everybody got influenced by the information. So they get scared, sell, they benefit, they come in, scoop what they need to scoop, and everything rises back up.
AMC. in the beginning. It
Yeah.
was, remember, it was, they got all that good news that the company is
Yes.
coming out of
Yes.
bankruptcy, and then they're saying it's going bankrupt. They were lying. Oh
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
that's
And
normal.
then and then people will wonder and say, well, why is this? When I buy in, it drops, but when it goes, when I sell, it goes up.
Yeah,
It's normally because of these kind of things, and odds are you're following the PR and whatever is being released. And you just got to remember, guys, watch who you listen to in any of your trading, and whether it's institutional media or us or anyone you're listening to, you want to always have the final say, or
yeah,
follow your heart in a way, and your methods. Trust in your guns.
yeah. That's true. The razor tooth, Warren. Watch out! I'm going to mount your leg. The the werewolf. He doesn't like Warren. I did that I put the commands in there for that a couple weeks ago. There, found it. I just had to make everybody laugh on the channel. It's all about humor. Thank you, brother. You're 100% right. So I'm going to jump off of this stock. I'm going to go back into. Just give me a second here. And yeah, you're 100%. GME's 141, 3.13 in the red right now. And we're gonna go over to AMC, and I bet I'm just gonna go off out on left field here. I'm gonna see if the algorithms are the same on this as GME. I'm not talking about price, not talking about percentage. I'm talking about the algorithm waves. Okay,
Right.
watch. Nope, they're off today. They're off today a little bit. Yeah. Which doesn't they run, it's weird, they run in tandem and then they'll be off. So there's a lot of different stuff with the algorithms. There's some most recent videos coming out. Yeah, everybody has their own take on it. But I did find some stuff. There is a certain Citadel does have their own algorithm, and I'm actually doing some research on that. It's the high frequency speed trading algorithm, and it's illegal. I'm actually doing some work on that right now. I've got so many projects on the go, but I just started that last night. Actually, I found a whole bunch of information on it. That they have buildings like continuous floors, just computers. I have pictures of it, just floor of computers, and they just speed trade back from floor to floor, and that's what they do. They just drive they make their own algorithm off of that. So what they do is it's the same algorithm but they're producing an algorithmic pattern of vibrations, okay, that affects the normal market. You understand what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
didn't make an algorithm, right? Essentially. And there's a lot of people that believe different stuff, but I haven't seen really anything to back it, right? So the stuff that we like are squeezing, the different algorithms, I've been studying this for a long time. There's two different types as far as that's what I believe, anyways. And I've shown so many. There's the curvature. This is what this is. This is the slow, medium curvature type, and then there's the violent type that are like that, like that. The V. So the vibrations are slower and mellow for the curvature ones, and there's going to be two different types on the squeeze. I won't know until I see it. Hopefully, it's the Volkswagen squeeze, is the curvature ones, round and mellow. They don't cook as many breakers. They move like that moved. I was studying it last night because I was actually looking at algorithms on that, the algorithm patterns on the Volkswagen squeeze, and I have the original Volkswagen video on the squeeze. And I was looking at the algorithms. You've seen that, on my channel, the
Yeah.
Volkswagen squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
so I
seen
was
that. Was an
studying it.
interesting video.
Yeah, so I was pulling it up on pulling it right up close with some software I have and watching the movements of the algorithm and speeding it up. I have a simulator to speed it up. So it was a 10-minute candle frame, or 10-minute segments, 6 candles per hour. Okay. And it was pushing $400 sweeps without kicking a breaker. There you go. So that's mellow. So it can happen. It can happen.
It definitely can. We also, and, just to chime in, Cam,
Yeah, go ahead. No, it's all
we
you, man.
also we also have to remember that with the Volkswagen, it was kind of also a very, very clean squeeze, like you just said.
Okay.
And mainly because, the parties that were involved were too few. It's just one and two guys, it's kind of like retail wasn't even involved as much back then.
Paper.
It's now, yeah, now we have to keep in mind, everyone is holding, and what is your price? It's like when the squeeze happens, it's gonna be the price is right game all over again. Because everyone has different pricing for as far as what they're willing to let their shares go. Plus, you have different YouTubers that are spreading their own analogies, and some that
That's
are
right.
whether brackets or not. And one person definitely shares my same exact thought process on as far as pricing is
Yeah.
Pantheon. I heard it on his radio.
Oh yeah.
Um, he
He
might not
said
know this, but I've
he said
always
the
said it in
he
my
didn't say the
videos.
price though, or he just
Yeah,
said,
like as far as brackets, when people ask for
oh,
brackets,
oh,
my
yeah, yeah.
answers have always been the same.
Same here.
It's
I've never changed
yeah,
it.
you can't like kind of bracketize this thing because you don't know what everybody's
Nope.
uh time or like number is, like their sentiment. Like if everybody decides to sell at and again guys, this is a hypothetical example I'm using here, but everybody decides to sell at $60, for example, just as an example.
Yeah, that's an example.
um
We understand. Yep.
what would happen for my bracket, like if I said, if you can't put a pre-price a tag on something that you don't know where, like that so many people hold the edge on. So everybody, I need you as much as you need me. Cam needs us as much as we need him. And at that point, it's basically it's going to come down to that that holding, because when the market maker and obviously the shorting and when they want to cover, they need shares to buy back. If people are
Right.
dumping them on the market, they'll be able to get to do that part. But
Yep.
if no one is selling, obviously, um, then the price will continue to go up until the price is right, until somebody says, hey, you know what? Yeah, that's my price. I'm good for this. And again, none of this is financial advice, guys. So I'm just personally putting out my perspective
No, it's
on
all good, buddy. You're good. You're safe
how
here. You're
this could
safe here,
happen.
man. It's all good. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. You definitely. A lot of us think the same way, um, and a lot of us have a different outlook on the maybe the core of it. We think the same, but then the things leading up to it, the finished product's the same, but the leading up to it is totally different. But this finished
Yes.
product is the same. That's the beautiful thing. A lot of us creators that gravitate towards this each other, and we might not even think the same. Like me and Boss, Blunts, like this, that's I did not know he thought, and like I don't think he even thought that we think almost a lot alike with a lot of our stuff. Okay, so like I was just blown away on that video. That was my first time actually meeting him. We didn't do. Um, Usually people will talk behind the scenes before they go on live to a meeting. Like we never did, and it was crazy. It was like he was finishing each other's. I knew exactly what he was going to say, and like vice versa, multiple times. We caught each other, kind of, what the heck? So
It
it's
was an
kind of
amazing one. I watched it, and it was an amazing one. Like the whole entire one, you guys had a really amazing time on that.
it's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Thanks, brother. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I would definitely like to have another one. That's I will be inviting him to the Wolf Pack. Um, for sure, for sure. And I do want to get Pantheon on here. I should have invited him with when maybe we'll get him. Me and you, maybe the three of us will do something.
Oh, I look forward to that. Yeah, love
Yeah,
that guy.
I know he really. I know he really likes you too. He was. He does. Everybody likes you, man. It's all good. It's all good, brother. We're definitely
I'm
gonna,
humbled.
buddy. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely. We'll make this happen. Mm. Thank you, Bliss. Habe, is he in the house, brother? Hopefully you're doing good today. I know you're probably it's Monday. You're probably going for your chemo treatments. Um, love you, bro. Sport Have. There's shirts down below that made up through the Wolf Pack. No proceeds go to us. I just want to be very clear. I explain it every time like this for a reason. I just don't like people speculating. Everything in the merch store except this shirt is Wolfpack merchandise. It's property of the Wolfpack proceeds do go strictly to the Wolfpack on that, except the shirt is 100% to him. Okay. All proceeds. I will be taking a picture of the funds, sending it to him, and he'll be taking a picture or shooting a podcast of it. So open, close, done. Right. So I'm keeping that open as long as he wants it open. So that's up to him. It's his thing. Like it's his. So I'll be contacting him and maybe getting a thing on a date on it. But there's they're still there. There's lots of shirts left. Go to town, guys. I'm not going to force any of that stuff on you, but the link's down below. Yeah. Look at the short of ATER. I can do that. That's coming from your channel. That's one of your subs. Okay, we're going to pull this up here. Wow, talking about game. Okay, sorry. I'll jump on this 1 second. I'm not missing it. I just want to make sure. Wow, talking at the gains back. Oh. Sorry, Jeffrey. Okay. Yes, I'll do this for. Do you know this person, Alan, from your channel?
Yes. Okay. Alan is a all-time favorite. He's one of the staples of the community.
Awesome. You can shout out any of your friends if you. Go ahead. I'm going to look this up. If you want to shout out some of your subs, friends, members, family, go ahead. It's all you, man.
Yeah. Well, there's quite many, and no one is better than anyone. They're all equal to me. We're all one family. So I'll try to mention some of the names. Pabloco, Mario, Mr. Mario, of course, Peter, and Alan, Tiny Investor. Although she's been missing for a while, so hopefully everything is going good with her. Forks. There's so many, and I'm trying to look at all these, all this love, and even we gotta give some love to Mr. Frankie Muhammad. I don't know if you're hip to him or not, but he got sound, like really great sound, and a great message, of course, as well. And he like you listen to Frankie every day, and he brings a really sound message on his channel. So some of you guys, if you ever want to check out Frankie, go for it. Again, he's a great guy. Pete, Radwan, some of these subscribers and family members are also subscribers either to your channel or even Pantheon's channel. So it's great to see that we all have one huge community, and we all have the same common goal. That's the beautiful part.
And it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Oh, and in the clutch, you're always in the clutch.
Right on, brother. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad I thought of that. I forgot to say that. Usually, I always do that with people that are on. It's just that this morning I'm excited to have you on, buddy. It's awesome.
It's likewise.
Okay, so this is for this is for Alan. Alan. Okay. Alan C. I can't pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. I'm not going to even do it because I don't want to disrespect you. So this, there you go. Thank you, my friend. I'm really bad at pronounce. It's my Canadian accent really messes me up a lot of the time. So for ticker symbol ATER, SSR is on right now. Okay. Just so you're aware of that. And I'm going to get into something I've noticed on the short volume interest. I have a flag just flashing here on this hedge funds list here. It's on the one of the top tiers on the increments. It's not on the top of this in the squeeze. So I'll get into that in a second. It's getting a short sale volume indicator that's flashing like fast. It's positive 469%. That's insane. Okay, the short volume of ATER is 56.63. The volume and the short interest, totally different. Okay, I want to be clear on that. Okay, 2022, 4th month, 8th day. Okay, that was on Friday. The short sale volume sale is positive 469% compared to the 27th. So they had in between those 2 days, there was a big influx. Okay. So let's get into the numbers here. I usually don't mention that, but it was flashing, and because that sometimes messes a lot of people up. They think the short percent of the float is the short. Yeah, it's totally separate. And that doesn't mean that it's going to, It doesn't have any squeeze indicator or anything like that. That's just the volume. And yes, you need volume for a squeeze, but yeah, that's a whole topic. So anyways, a short percent of float, 16.19. 16.19. And I'm going to take it one step further here because I'm going to pick the stock apart here. We're going to go right into some stuff here. Okay, because this thing, it's coming up on everywhere as that it's going to squeeze in the next day or so. It's supposed to happen today. So let's have a look at this. Let's dive right in here. Okay, inside trading. Okay. Shares were sold by, I'm going to have to go to SEC documents for this to see who this person is. Sangi, whatever. Common stock, deposited into his trader's account, amount 166,000 on the 23rd, third month. Who is this person? It doesn't even say, it has to say, no. Doesn't even say. What? It's impossible. It has to. That's weird. I've never seen a document like that. It's not even, it has to. Sorry, I'm CV
Totally
Marks.
fine, brother.
That's weird. I never seen that before. What's that?
I say you're totally fine, brother.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, see remarks. It's vetted out. That's weird. That's I've never in my whole life ever seen that. They're supposed to disclose that. I've never in my whole life seen it said see remarks where it's vetted out his relationship with the company. That's suspicious. The CEO's on here, everybody else except that. So let's jump off. There's nothing that I see red flags in here. In institutional holders, guess who's number one? Take a guess.
Don't tell me Citadel.
No.
Renaissance?
No. And they're in the AMC and all GME and all that.
Sequoia? Oh, BlackRock?
Yep. Number two. Guess who's number one?
Vanguard?
Bango. So, yeah, Vanguard and BlackRock are the same, both number one and number two. Okay. So I'm going to disclose the numbers here. So we're going to get into this who owns what of the float, and because I got all this information at my fingertips. Okay, the shares Vanguard owns 1 million or 1 billion. No, that's not right. 1,946,000. Okay, I'm not going to do the fractionals. 1 million. What the heck is going on here? Just hang on a second. I'm seeing my eyes. Just hang on. Something's not right here. I got to go into some other documents to have a look here. Sorry, I make sure that I correct here. Yeah, I'm going to wait on that. I'm not going to scratch that for a second. I don't want to put any other information out here. I see an issue with the screen. I don't put incorrect information out there. So just don't go by those numbers. I see some discrepancy here. There's something weird with this stock. Okay, I do trust these numbers though. So yeah, we'll get back to those numbers. Yeah, just discredit what I said there on the BlackRock and Vanguard. I don't believe them. So stake is 3.13 for Vanguard. That's stake in float. That's how much the float they own. Okay. BlackRock 2.95. Okay. And I'm just going to go over the first two. The rest are just like 1% and then down the line. I'm not going to get into all that. So we are going to actually go into something even better than that. Just give me a second here. Okay, major holders. Here we go. Okay, percent of shares held by insiders, 10.43%. Percent of shares held by institutions, 25.55%. Percent of float held by institutions, 28.53%. Number of institutions holding shares, 115. There you guys go. I picked that right apart for you, my friends. And that's it on that. That is not Ortex. So if you're looking at Ortex and you're like, these numbers are totally different, it's because Ortex runs off of FINRA data and doesn't have to be reported. It's just on voluntarily reported. Okay, which that's the problem. They're trying to correct that. And that's the whole transparency issue. right at the fingertips. So, did you have any? What time is it? Oh, okay. I didn't know it. Wow, time's flying by. Did you have anything else that you wanted to cover at all? AB, I'm gonna give you the floor to you, and I'm just gonna go through and do some software stuff here. And if not, then I can grab the floor back again. It's up to you if you wanted to talk about anything at all. Two
No,
minutes
you're
here.
fine, brother. I was actually doing some trades while this was happening, and also replying to some of the comments that I couldn't read or the chats.
That's what I'm
I just
doing.
want to thank everyone again. For being here with us at this time. You could be doing so much, and instead you're here, uh, perhaps with gurus like Cam. Again, I'm very humbled to be here. But there's many things that we have to, as far as retail investors, we have to watch out for. And I'm making a video later on today, and that's going to be about the idea of all the shorting and how the end game is and what it's going to will come down to during the end game. Because right now we're just in the puzzle or in the game. Kind of like a raffle draw that they're playing. We're kind of not affecting anything. The only thing we're doing is scaring them off. And the reason why you see certain times, I believe, where we have sudden pumps into our stocks, like similar to AMC or GME, is and then you see it being followed by a massive dump after that, like a week later, 2 weeks later, you'll see it right back down to the same levels that it took off from. This is all a psychological thing. This is something, again, that is attacking the main issue that they're having. They are completely, and I can never stress this enough, they're completely terrified of the idea of that you buy something and you just hold on to it, because not only does it destroy every infrastructure they have built, their scheme around, or their pyramid scheme around. It also destroys the and turns on a really bright light on naked shorting, synthetics, and all these things. And these things have been around for many years. They've been doing this stuff for many years. We're obviously the only people now that are, in a way, directly or indirectly, however way you want to take it, are shedding some light and fighting that completely off, because they don't want this. They want you to take a security, either take a win or take a loss, but let it go. Don't hold on to it, because more and more and more, they never thought in a million years that many people, without having to collude with each other, coming in, and on top of that, just have the same common goal of buying that stock, loving it, and keep it within their portfolio. Um, that's a disaster for them. So they want to, by all means, destroy that analogy. And I've said one thing on one of my videos, that the second, if they were ever, hypothetically speaking, I know that will not happen, because my trust in the ape movement and in our great movement is very strong and solid. So I believe in everyone. We've come such a long way to, you know, falter down now. But if they were, hypothetically speaking, to ever defeat this mindset of the buy and hold, and everyone was to say, I can't hold this longer, I'm going to let this go. And I know Lou recently said something about, most institutional investors, they normally take a loss and it's okay. They get by. They have that mindset. I think it was just yesterday. And retail investors don't have that mindset as of yet. Well, not really, because majority of retail investors, especially if it's their first trade or something new, they tend to be a little more afraid and be more happy feet. So therefore, they're going to be more eager to let go than to hold on. So to see this happen the way that it is, and people are saying, no, I would rather watch this go to zero rather than letting it go for the price that I want to let it go for. It's quite phenomenal. It's very, very, very phenomenal. And that's the thing. If they were ever to defeat that theory or that ideology and get us to lose hope in this movement, that's exactly when you'll see all this thing, you know, skyrocket, because they're going to be like, okay, this is done. They learned a lesson. We want them to collect their profits or to accept their losses whenever they want, whenever we want, but to never bring in this new thing of just buy it and hold it and keep it on, and keep it with you until you get the price that you want. And they hate that. They hate that.
Yeah. Yes, they do, buddy. They do. Definitely. You nailed that. That's definitely what we got the angle up on them for sure. Thanks for answering all the questions and stuff, man. I was just over on my channel there, and I'm like, holy crow, how is he talking, answering all those questions? He's better than me at this, man.
No, no.
That's crazy. So, ticker symbol MULN is
Yes,
just, it's on a rep. Anything over,
yes.
as Wolfpack members, anything over 10, it's just lingo. My lingo is my channel, a rip. So new members, if you hear me say rip, anything's in a rip, that you'll know it automatically. It's going over 10%. So Jeffrey mentioned this. It's trading pretty good. This thing's been doing pretty good. Wow, 1.5 million 1 minute candlestick. Wow. And then we're having a little bit of a sell. People are just taking a little bit of their profit. Look at that consolidation. That's beautiful. And then it pushed. Look at these levels of consolidation. Then they drive up right here. Boom, up, up. This is how a stock's supposed to run. Consolidation, drive up, push, consolidation, a little bit of sell. You always have buy, sell. Consolidation right here. You have three crows right here, which is a bullish sign, upswing, consolidation right here, so on, so on. Then you have three soldiers. That's a definitely another positive. Right here you have a red. Right here, oops, sorry, red here, right here, two greens, three soldiers, bullish sign, drove it up. Again, okay. Oh no, there's no red there. So yeah, I try to read indicators and stuff along the way, just to kind of, I don't know. People like to learn stuff, right? So a little bit. Not that I know anything. I don't really know anything. So okay, off online.
It's pretty interesting
I don't know
to
what
see
this.
this movement right now with Mullen, at this time too, because this is supposed to be the downtime or the boring time of the market because day traders are just exiting most of their positions.
Yeah, that's right.
They leave in, the pre-market is over, obviously the market first hour. Now this is like, for me personally, again, this is not financial advice, guys. This is when I look sometimes, if I'm not dealing with anything in the pre-market, and I want to make a play, let's say throughout the market right now, these are the time zones where I would start really tracking the movement in the market, because this is the kind of like what they call the boring time of the market, and you'll see a pullback on some of the things before any repo or reverse repo operations occur, afternoon basically, which is around the 1 o'clock time. And
Yeah,
then you'll see the markets react completely different to the beginning of the day. You'll either see a clean, really much more higher rip on stocks like that Mullen stock, MULN,
yeah.
or you will see the opposite after the repo or reverse repo. But if I'm looking to take positions, sometimes, or a majority of the time, I would look for now, because it gives me a clearer image that most day traders are off the wagon right now.
Yeah,
I
that's
can kind
right.
of see a clear
You're
path,
smart. You nailed that, brother. That's what you do. You want to get in and you want to get out before they do. You're
Yeah.
what I've showed the wolf. I kind of hate the word teach because we're on YouTube. We're not supposed to be saying that. But anyway, fuck it. What do I show you guys and teach you guys? I do it on the server anyways. I don't even, whatever. It is what it is. So what it is reaping the fractionals rewards. Over a year, that makes a huge difference behind the decimal. So if you can get like a little, like 2 or 3% difference, like if you were to hold till about 10:30, now you're competing with, if you wait till like about 11, anything later than that, you're competing with like a substantial amount of people across the whole world. I don't know if you know that, but it's true. So what it's going to have, every market's going to have a negative pull down. Even if it's on a climb, you're still having a pull down. You just don't see it. Okay. Because if they didn't sell, it would have gone up even higher. It's the foresight, you call it, right? So, but anyways, what I do is, around the same time. This is, yeah, I would have pulled my, yeah, I'd be pulling my position right now. If it was me doing day trading, I would have done it probably back here on this last push. I would have seen a couple reds. I would have pulled it and I would have been done for the day. That would have closed me at 12%. That would have been, I usually put about, I do 5,000, 10 and 15, $20,000 increments. So if I was on this, I probably would have put 20, maybe 30,000 in. So that would have been 10% on that, 10% on, that would have been 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 4 grand. It's not bad. More than that, 4 or 5 grand for the day. That's not bad. You pay your taxes. That's not bad for a day trading, right? That's
Yes,
deadly money, right?
very
So
good.
that's what I mean trading these penny stocks, right? It takes putting a little bigger chunk of money in, and that's what I wanted to discuss too. Is um, entering these positions after the MOAS, these stock places are going to be like not dirt cheap. It's putting a reset button on the economy. It's giving people, if you and that's, it's kind of a catch-22 because when economy collapses, usually you're broke too, and usually the people that don't have money don't have money. Okay, so this is our chance to be disciplined, believe in stuff, grab a mentor, grab somebody that you are gravitated towards and listen to them for financial advice. Okay. Make sure they know what they're talking about. Okay. Fact check them. Right. But this is your chance in this fire sale. Okay. It's a reset button. It's made millionaires over and over and over these market crashes. Okay. That's what the one percenters do. That's how they become million to billion. Okay. They wait till these things crash and then they buy in huge amounts. And when it goes back up, they just self-made millionaire just like that. Okay. It can happen. That's what I really wanted to emphasize on is AMC. I gotta watch what I say here on YouTube. I keep forgetting I'm on YouTube. I'm not on my server. So AMC is a lot of people are like, oh, it's the only thing left in the world. No, it's not. It's the foundation to success. Okay. To endless success. Okay. If you use this right, you can generate something that can generate you money constantly, just like a generator, like the government printing money, like dividend stocks. That's a money generator. If you enter into those and be just grounded, no Lambo stuff. Okay. Go get yourself some dividends. Spend that much money on dividend plays, on some good ones. You'll have so much money within 10 to 20 years, you won't even, or 15 years, you won't even know what to do with. Okay. It's just how it is. It compounds. And if you want to know more about that stuff, that's what we specialize in, is dividend stocks and a bunch of other stuff. I will throw some stuff up there on that. When I close, I'll explain more about that. Proud, Andrea. Number for Friday. Andrea, we don't do our channeling anymore. I used to do it. I don't know if you ever watched my channel. I used to do, I could tell them on Mondays, I could tell what the closing price would be on Friday, like almost 100% every time. I can't do it anymore because the system I used, and I ran off the options charts, right? But there's a certain way to do it, which I won't disclose on here. But you can't do it off the chart I used before. It's not accurate enough. It has to be 90 to 100% accurate for me to even talk about it. I just don't talk about it unless it's like almost accurate 100. So I can't. The last 2 times I did it, and the whole indicators and all the charts have changed for the place I used to do it. I don't feel comfortable doing it because now it's just 100% speculating totally. There's nothing to go off of, and I won't do that. Okay, nothing. Sorry about that, Andrea. I haven't done it for a while. It's just that people were, even though I say not to, people were putting option plays on it and making a bunch of money on it, a substantial amount of money, actually, some of them. But by me being wrong will sink you. Okay. And I just don't feel comfortable. I won't do that to you. I won't set you guys up for failure and the ladies up for failure. So I stopped doing it. It's nothing against anything else. It is what it is. Some things change in life. Getting bored. Getting bored holding. Gonna sell. There you go. Sell it. I'll buy it off you. That's funny. I like the humor. That's awesome. So yeah, proud. Thank you for bringing that up because a lot of people have been asking that. Right on. Hungover, eh? Hungover on a Saturday or Sunday, drinking on a Sunday. Hey, it's happened to me usually too.
Oh, welcome to the chat, Stasia.
She's over on your channel too, eh? Stasia.
Yes,
I always
or
see her name.
Stasia.
I know.
Say it correct. You better
I
watch
think.
out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's. Oh yeah. She's awesome. I always joke around with her. I see her on Pantheon's channel. I'll pin up. Yeah, that's right. Right on. Yeah, there's cool people over here, man. I've seen them on your channel a lot. Like I said, that it there's a small community really when it comes to the group that we have. Um, until you venture outside the group. Sometimes I'll rarely go over. I just watch what I watch for content because I got to stay grounded because of what I have on my shoulders here. I can't take speculation and opinions on certain things. Like I can't let my subconscious mind get just listen to that because it can sway my outcome on some of the stuff I am looking at. I just don't want that to take any chance in it. It happens, right? So I just wanted to say that I'm very grounded on what I watch. I try not to watch YouTube stuff. Pantheon, yes, 100%. He's on, except last night. He's always on my computer running. I don't watch. Sometimes I'll type in the chats. Well, quite a bit, but usually when I'm taking a break or something. But I'll listen to it. Nice monotone voice. Definitely easy to listen to. It's just like listening to a radio, like an actual radio broadcaster, right? 100%. And I do all my back behind the scenes stuff, building thumbnails, doing my stuff, working my traders bot, like a whole bunch of stuff like that. A whole bunch of projects I'm working on, right? I do that almost every night. So yeah, he's full steam ahead there, my friends. So okay, I'm gonna wrap this here pretty soon here. So did you want to look at anything on the stock chart at all, or before I pull it down? Did you want to go over anything at all?
Uh, no, not really. Honestly, I personally, AB have finished his day trading for the day.
Okay.
As far as personally for me, I'm gonna be looking out to see what happens after the reverse repo transactions and how the markets react. Personally, I am, like I said to everyone, you know, wait for that video I'm making later on today. I'll probably leave to go do some prayers and ask for the Most High to deliver this peace to us as soon as possible, and to offer everyone, including Cam and his family, of course, health and well and being obviously well-being. But yeah, that video is going to be pretty interesting because it's going to cover some things about how hedge funds were actually able, and market maker in this case, were able to do use us to actually make our stock, or make us dilute our own stock in a way. That's going to be interesting. So watch out for that, guys. And also the end game, how it's going to go down, and what will be the key factors in that time zone, and what's going to happen. So if you know some of these things by then, after you watch the video, I'm pretty sure we'll have another conversation, me and you, Cam, and we'll talk about what your thoughts are on that. I do highly appreciate you for adding me over to your guys' group. I mean, again, it's a privilege. It's a privilege also to be listened to and to attend to this whole thing today. It was extremely fun. I look forward to doing more and having and meeting more and more people of the Wolf Pack. So I don't have anything else to add to the people except just wait for the video to come out.
That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you had a good time here. We sure did. Wow. Definitely. We all love you, man. We've been wanting to get you over here for a little bit. I just didn't want to pressure you. I threw it out there a couple times, but I'm glad you took the offer. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that podcast. You busting that out today. And what we'll do is I'm just going to get you to stay on here just for a couple minutes after I
Well,
log
dude,
off, and we're going to go behind the scenes and talk to each other. I'm going to get you hooked up on our server right away. So you're going to have full server access to everything on there. And there's a place that you can post your videos after that you're done for the Wolfpack members. Pantheon, all the creators have a group where they can put their videos. So it's like an archives that I'm building that's actually off of YouTube. In case this stuff gets erased, we have full access to this stuff. You can go back and get your content, right? So yeah, man, we'll get you hooked up here in a bit. I'll have you hooked up by the end of the day. There's a little bit of a security process, but we'll let the IT department deal with that. So Wolfpack, did you want to say anything else about your channel? Anything I'd shout out anybody before closing? Did you want to?
no, thank you.
You
I
good?
think
Okay.
everybody is one family, just like the wolf pack. In my channel, same thing. We all are one. So I shout out one, I shout out all. If I shout out all, I shout out one. So it's the same thing. Again, much love to everyone. AB
Yeah, no,
Investments.
okay, thanks, buddy. I just want to give you the chance there. Before we go. So the CS Trades Wolfpack, we took the 101 out. We don't 101 it anymore. That was a decision with the channel. Like I build a lot of my stuff off what the channel base wants. I create what they want. Okay, as I've always been like that's kind of a different thing, but it works for us. I just wanted to say that to get server access, what we're talking about here, there's multiple tiers of packages. Just to get server access, Squeeze will be on there 24 hours a day. Full time. Even if YouTube goes down, we'll be on there running it. I will be running YouTube, but I will not be disclosing or talking on there. I can't only help you a little bit on there because of the legalities of it. So I will be on the server full time and on YouTube, but when I talk on the server, I will be muting YouTube. You will not be here. I will not answer anything, and I will not be selling my shares live on the server. I'll be talking about everything, selling my shares, all my shares live, and talking about prices, everything, brackets, tiers, all that fun stuff for $1.99. So that's the first level tier, and then there's obviously video conference chatting with myself to go over squeeze tools and setting yourself up, and that is personal, private stuff. So it's just one-on-one. You can hit the join button for that. That's what these guys mods have been talking about. So enough with the self promotion. Love you, Wolfpack, and everybody out there. Thanks for tuning in today. And I'm going to be on this afternoon with Mr. Froggy Styles. We're going to be talking about how to retire early, as I'll be sharing some stuff how I did it. Okay, how I retired at 38 years old. Okay, so I'm going to be disclosing some of the dividend plays, but I'm not going to be disclosing our dividend master list. Okay, that is for a certain time. Not that not that I don't want you guys to go buy it before I do. That's not the way. I don't want you to buy these dividend plays because they're going to go down 75%. I don't want you to get stung. That's how much I love you guys. Okay, because if I give you the list, some of you will jump on it right away. Okay, over and out. Peace.